Chair's locked. All right. Yeah, it's definitely special being back here in New Orleans, being here for 4 years, very comfortable here, and just couldn't be more thankful for the GM, for the head coach, for the defensive coordinator for bringing me here to Philly. Take this. Thank you. Yeah. How do I explain it? Hard work and dedication to my craft. I was a role player here in New Orleans, but the thing was I just kept working and knew that it wasn't for nothing, that it would come to the surface at some time, and it did in my time in Philly. No, I was never frustrated. Partially because part of me, that's on me. My development, the slow development and transitioning from position to position, a lot of it was on me and just not taking the proper steps. But I just trusted the process and ultimately got to where I want to be. Yeah, it was cool. Obviously, everyone wants to be wanted in some capacity, and that was the Eagles for me, and Howie was on me right away. Vic had a plan for me from the start, and that was really cool. I think it took me the first couple games just to get used to the scheme still. Obviously, a brand new scheme for me. I had never been in another scheme, especially playing off-ball backer, but it took me a couple weeks into the season to really get going. I think, honestly, the trust in the coaches to let me play free within the scheme really let me develop really fast. Ooh. I got a bunch. I got to say my linebacker brothers. So this past week we went out to dinner as the linebackers, and the linebackers surprised me with the Butt Kiss Award presented to me there at the dinner. It was really cool, very special. It sounds like they got a choice to stay up late or get up early. Whatever you choose, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Chauncey. I feel the same as you. It's comfortable, good to be back, but it's only special if we win this thing.
All right. Question number 2. Favorite restaurant in New Orleans to eat at and why?
I'd say Merrill, an Emerald Lagasse restaurant. Super good dining.
AKA Zach's middle name is Sean Bright.
Yeah, it's really cool just even to be mentioned with those other names. Guys that have played in this league for a long time and won Defensive Player in the Year in the past, and just credit to a lot of different people, whether it's on our team or people I've worked with, people that have influenced me in my life. It's I couldn't do it without them. I mean, you tell me. You're the reporter. I just that's how he rolls. He wants to bring in not only good football players but good people as well. Yeah, they had a vision for me and an opportunity, and that's all I came in and I wanted was an opportunity. No one told me I was going to start. I wasn't given anything, and I had to work for a spot, and I didn't care whether it was at inside or outside linebacker. Yeah, being at Wisconsin and kind of doing the red shirt thing and ahead of me, I had T.J. Edwards, T.J. Watt, Andrew Van Ginkel, Joe Schobert, Vince Spiegel, a lot of great guys and a lot of guys that I could sit behind and develop with and really learn how to be a professional and kind of just follow in their footsteps. It really meant a lot.
Zach, a lot of fans hate the Chiefs. They're sick of seeing the Chiefs win. You guys feel like the good guys this week, and you have the backing of the majority of football fans in the NFL.
I have no clue. I don't have an answer for that, no.
Where then you grew up a Canadian on the team, the only Canadians to play in the Super Bowl this year, first one since 2022. All of Canada will be back.
Yeah, Sidney Brown, I'm aware. Honestly, I'm not really. I didn't grow up the biggest football fan. I didn't watch much football. I don't remember like the history of games and names and stuff like that. Probably watching the Packers play in 2011. Yeah. I think my welcome. It's a good question. I don't know. With a lot of excitement. Obviously, the fan base didn't really know who I was or what I had to bring, but I was excited just to be a part of this fan base. I'd played against the Eagles in the past, and they're not fun to play against, but it's a lot of fun when they're cheering for you.
Zach, you've had a surreal season. You went from special teams specialist with the Saints one year to a Pro Bowler this year, and you're up for Defensive Player of the Year. How amazing is that? Just react to everything that has been good for you this season.
Yeah, it's a lot. Obviously, a lot very fast for me, but I can't do it without the greatness of my teammates. Like, I truly could not be here if it wasn't for Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean and Oren Burks. And I could name so many people that played a role in my development and helped me be able to be in the position I am. I'm not one for individual accolades. I don't do it for the individualism of it all.
How's it going to feel to play the Super Bowl on the same field that you started your NFL career on?
Yeah, it's cool. It's awfully poetic, isn't it? I mean, being back here in the Superdome, I'm very comfortable. I'm excited to see this place with some green in it. Yeah, he had a lot of influence on my game. From the jump during COVID, he was helping me out. Obviously making that transition from on the ball to off the ball. Great coach, very detail-oriented, and even better person. A friend for life for sure. I was only with Joe for a couple of months, but also a really good friend.
Zach, you have one of the most inspiring stories in football. I know amazing guy that you talked about. What would your advice be to somebody that doesn't
That's a good question. I would say just keep going. Life goes in ebbs and flows. I mean, you're gonna have high times and you're gonna have low times, but the goal is to keep your cool through it all and stay level-headed. Yeah, that's really common for a lot of mobile quarterbacks. You look at Lamar Jackson, you look at Jaden Daniels. When it comes down to crunch time, they want the ball in their hands, and whether it's running it or passing it, they want the ball in their hands, and they're willing to get a little riskier when it's crunch time. I can confirm, bald is back, baby.
Zach, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? Simple and easy.
Teleportation, so I could get where I need to go.
Simple enough.
Yeah, thank you.
You talked about the team accolades being more important. When you signed with the team, they were considered, the defense was considered the weak point, and now with your leadership and some of your teammates, you brought it to one of the best units in the league. What has the messaging been like, and what's it felt like helping the team get back to this point?
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. And to your point, me and Nakobe, it was always a chip on our shoulder throughout the whole season. We were ranked the 30th linebacker room unit in the league at the beginning of the season. I don't know what that is now, but we definitely ain't 30th. So we just tried to be the best. We just tried to be the best we could be, and try to get this team some wins. Yeah, it was during COVID, so I was at home with just a couple of family and friends. But honestly, where I come from, I didn't expect to be in this position to have the opportunity to get drafted at all. So I know I had like a first-round grade or second-round grade, but I went in the third, and I was just as happy, just as excited. I don't really remember. I think I was just being patient and more anxious for the opportunity to just make it happen already. I had no clue. It was COVID. Things were shut down. I couldn't go for minicamp or OTAs, so I had no expectation. It's just go with the flow at that point. Oh, that's a good question. I can't say. Yellow, for sure. Do I keep in touch with him? Yeah. He just calls me to check up on me, like, how are you doing as a person, and just so proud of me and happy for me. And he does a good job of kind of blending that coach to player with friend to friend, and I really appreciate that from him. Thank you. To what? I don't know. I don't play football to play in front of celebrities. I just play football just because I love it. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to replicate BG's energy on the field. I mean, when he goes down, we're obviously so heartbroken for him, and especially him talking about this being his last season. And it really drove the team to do it for him and for the opportunity for him to come back. But it's hard to replicate, and it's tough to replicate. But yeah. Yeah, those are some our neighbors when we first moved to New Orleans. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. When I told I was going to be starter before the season. It was cool. I was kind of given the keys to the car and told not to crash it, so I didn't crash it, so that's good. Just playing sound ball, sticking to your keys, and not going out of what the defense says. Yeah, it's awfully poetic after the season, when I really sit back and look at it and think about it. Just my journey in general is poetic. I think I could go into it, but I'm not. But it's cool to be back here. I can't say. I think it was honestly just a better fit for my game, my play style. It was weird being back in the Saints facility, seeing some trainers, the equipment staff there, but they just welcomed me with open arms, and it was cool being back. No, I won't blame the New Orleans Saints organization at all. I think that's what you're hinting at, but I honestly think it was more mental development for me. I knew I could do it physically, but just more mentally from my standpoint. That I didn't get along with? No. There were a lot of guys that I didn't know, but not anyone that I didn't get along with. Yeah. Yeah, DA is very detail oriented. His scheme, his defense is really, really good. I think he does a good job of playing the player's strengths and weaknesses. I just think he's very detailed in what he does. My buddy Andrew Van Ginkel played for him in Miami, and I kind of watch through other defense that we watch on film. I didn't know much about him, but I knew he ran a kind of a 3-4 defense that would fit my skill set.
No player is an island. You didn't get here on your own. When you think about all the coaches and mentors that you had throughout the course of your life, who stands out above all, and what would you say to them in terms of where you are now?
Wow, that's a good question. There's so many. I mean, I think one that really sticks out to me is in college, Bobby April, the third. He really took my game to the next level and opened up my mind and to the possibilities that could be in store for me.
What would you say to him? What would your message be to him in terms of this stage?
Yeah, I talk to him all the time. It's purely thank you. I can't thank him enough for the time and effort he put into me.
Zach, what's up, baby?
What's up?
How's everything?
Great.
Listen, you were drafted by the Saints. You know, how does it feel to be back here in the town you were drafted by, getting to play in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's poetic. I mean, it's familiar.
Right.
It's. I'm not shell shocked by the city, by what's going on, but it's good to be back.
Listen, good luck to you. Man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Love.
Appreciate it.
Hell of a player.
Up my man rating, man. Come on, man. Just talk about me playing quarterback in high school. Yeah, I played quarterback in high school. I say quarterback, but I was really just running the ball every time. I couldn't throw the ball. I could, but I couldn't. But I'm just proud of myself and my development and the ups and downs I've gone through to get to where I'm at now. Yeah, when I look up in the stands, it's going to be the same, but obviously different situation for me. Yeah, he's done a phenomenal job, and he prepares all year like he was going to be the starter, like he was going to play that game. But he's taken off. He really brought a sense of takeaways, punching at the ball. He really brought that vibe to the linebacker room and really influenced my game in that way. And just an overall great dude. Yeah, I think Leo Chanel is also is on the Chiefs. Yeah, he's a tough coach. He holds people accountable for sure. He lets you know when you're doing good. He lets you know when you're not doing good. So very detailed. His scheme is great.